Ready when you are. Might be trickier to crack. Time for a buzz.
Here's the deal. Don't
At
fight
this
too
speed,
hard.
too slow.
You found me.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
The lie that everyone believes in becomes a reality. Gotcha.
Going all in. Tabs on me. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Treasure! Come to me.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
You can't run. Yeah!
Watch your head.
Time for a buzz. At this speed, too slow.
All in. Watch your head.
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
The lie that everyone believes in becomes a reality. Gotcha.
Time for a buzz.
You found me.
At this speed, too slow.
How familiar.
Don't ask, just spend. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
You can't run. Yeah!
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.
family promised they would protect the guests within the dreamscape, but I witnessed a group of
Hello. May I ask what happened here?
Nothing to be worried about. There's been a small rehearsal mishap at Clock Studios theme park. Please stay calm.
Hey, are you a fool? You don't even recognize Miss Robin? Who do you think you're talking to?
I'm sorry. I've just been transferred to the Bloodhound family, and I'm still not too used to working on the streets. I didn't realize it was you. I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't sweat it. You guys have a tough job. I know how it is. How's the situation looking?
Oh, we've sealed off the theme park. Most guests are used to bizarre phenomena in the dreamscape, and so far, no threats have been detected. We can expect order to be restored soon.
Rest assured, Miss Robin will intensify our patrols to ensure that no incidents occur.
I trust you guys. But regarding what happened in the theme park, what do you hounds think about it?
Well...
Actually, I was there shortly after it happened. Is it true that the IPC's ambassadors came with ill intent?
Miss Robin, tell you the truth, everyone's been talking about it. The myriad factions on Pen...
Let the show begin.
Miss Robin?
We're back to where it all began. You entered the golden hour from this place. And it is also from here where you will enter the true Penacony. It is a pleasure to journey alongside you once more. But it's time I laid bare the entire truth before you. As you might have heard, I also go by another name. Stellaron Hunter Sam. I know you have many questions. Do you remember when we encountered death in that strange dreamscape? When I was caught by that meme? In that instant before it killed me? I saw the reflection of another dreamscape in its ghastly pupils. So, following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme. That's why I instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations, drawing everyone to the Dreams Hotel. I intended to call upon death before you arrived, to solve the riddle using more direct means, and then invite you to join. However, contrary to my wishes, I couldn't defy the script, and I didn't get a chance to explain it to you. It is how you see now. I was impaled by the bladed wings of death. The heavy pressure of concentrated memoria miasma exploded in my mind as if it was actually reality. But after the momentary numbness subsided, I found that my body was absolutely unscathed. I was still alive. And it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place starkly different from this beautiful dream. And so, then I returned to the hotel in the dreamscape, hoping to tell you of its existence. Yet I could not reveal my own identity. So, I could only divert your party's attention and lure you away from the battlefield. And after all my attempts proved futile, it wasn't until not long ago when a crimson blade of light shattered the high wall of the dream, causing you all to fall far into the abyssal depths of the dreamscape that I was in. And that's it. That is all that's happened so far. I know it's tough to believe all this without Now, let's leave this place. Take a deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Don't be afraid. The one who has come to greet us. I never knew you could do this. Do you have a driver's license?
I do.
That is surprising.
Why? Because this is Japella, the city of sins?
No, it's nothing. I'm just thinking that you haven't slept in 20 system hours.
I'm fine. I'll survive. Same goes for you.
I'm not so sure about that. Slow down.
Infiltration is over. Feel free to activate Sam anytime you like.
There's still some time before the next part of the script ends. Such a long tunnel.
In half a system hour, it will lead us to Kafka. And then comes the downfall of the Japella Brotherhood.
Is that also part of the script?
It's in your script too.
Sorry. I didn't notice.
Their destiny won't change just because of your selective ignorance. I told you before. It's a bad habit.
What about you then? Is this the moment you finally find that...
As always, it's a blank slate. It's not on this planet. Why the sudden inquiry?
Because I'm currently in a car with a sleep-deprived driver. I just...
This car has full self-driving capabilities. I'll just put my hand on the steering wheel. Well...
Hey, don't take Elio would always say there's only one type of destiny. But before that moment arrives, we...
After today, Japella's name will... That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams.
I hope you find whatever you seek.
Yeah. Glad to see you're safe and sound.
Close your eyes. This is the answer.
The question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in the dreamscape? Every emergence of that meme is related to the...
The atmosphere here is starkly different, but from the whispers of the residents...
It's that man again. Himiko and March have already made a move. Get ready. We're about to settle.
The real dreamscape, the land of the exiles. Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
I'm really sorry for waiting until now to tell you. Elio only gave me one instruction. Allow the Astral Express to pursue the Grand Legacy. Elio's scripts used to revolve and Do you still remember the medical cabin I told you about? Well, that's Sam. It belongs to the Iron Cavalry of Glamoth's Firmament Frontline, a Firefly Type 4 strategic assault mech. It is the cradle of my vitality. Two reasons. Firstly, the script. In the future that Elio saw, Sam and the Astral Express's confrontation was inevitable. I tried to break the shackles of the prophecy, but that aside, there were also my personal motives. Thank you. The timescale of Dreamflux
Something on your mind? No wonder Miss Acheron is so averse to drawing her blade. It's hard to imagine such terrifying power could reside in an ordinary sheath. If it weren't for the fact that Aventurine's power originated from the preservation, don't feel burdened by it. Before we found you, she'd already revealed her Stellaron hunter. Who would have thought that the Molten Knight's true identity was actually a young girl? But she didn't reveal all. I hope you've regained a little.
A visitor! Please let me show you some of our local hospitality.
Keep going straight down this alley, and it'll lead to an elevator.
Looks good.
It'll take us to the center of the land of the exiles.
What a huge clock key. Looks like the watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef. Unbelievable. To think there's a settlement of this size within the Dreamscape. And all beyond the family's reach. The atmosphere in this fortress is pretty different from that in the beautiful dream.
When I first saw it, I was in awe, too. The sky here. What's even more bizarre is that this place is also separated into trade and residential areas.
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are... But there's no point in overthinking things. Let's meet up with Himiko and...
Take a right turn at the end of this road and you'll...
Not coming with us?
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation. In the meantime, I'll try and locate Gallagher.
Sure. Let's reconnect later. Letting her go was the right decision. Further observations are needed before we decide whether to trust her. But first, there's someone I need to... Let's go. He's right over there. The Reverie Hotel's bellboy. How did he end up here? And right after Miss Acheron severed the beautiful dream. We'd better check, just to be sure.
This can is perfect for me, and perfectly legal for me to stay in.
Looks good.
You're the guest from before. We meet again! And a new friend. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream. And who might...
Tick-tock! Old friend and new friend! Let's high-five!
Your, memory zone mean?
Nope. Clocky is a good friend of mine. We all live here. How did you two get here? This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public. I wonder if it has something to do with Sleepy.
So, this is...
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends, I'll go back home. Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
This... Sleepy.
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes. But it's actually...
Based on the description, that meme is indisputably death. A nightmare for the family, but for the people who live here...
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never hurt anyone.
I see. Has it brought back any guests recently? Say, in the last day or two? We're currently investigating a...
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher. But he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family, and specifically asked not to be disturbed. Mr. Yang, the person you're looking for, is it Miss Robin?
Just as I thought. Considering what happened with Miss Firefly, this doesn't come as a surprise.
If you're looking for Miss Robin, I can lead the way. She told me that she'd be willing to...
If it's not too much trouble. Also, we're looking for our...
Oh, I haven't. But please, how about this? Since she's gone to Mrs...
All right then. Well, we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony. As for the intentions of the mastermind behind... Yes, that's my thinking as well. I'm not entirely certain, but we still have to find... Say, you mentioned before that you saw a Clocky that only you could see. I can't shake off this strange feeling. Am I really still so young at heart? Forget it. It's not important. We'd better just follow me.
Everyone, look! From here, you can see the most...
A black...
Oh, so Mr...
I'm just a wallflower.
Look! There she is!
Is that all?
My calculations are finally done. In another 10 system hours, the above dream will swallow the dream below. Who are you all, and why haven't you...
Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef.
We might be able to find the others there. Let me go!
Please, come to your senses. I'm begging you.
Looks good.
So this is the so-called freedom of organic.
Let's have a toast to Dreamscape, stranger.
This rate the family will be done for! Done for!
Ghost! There's a ghost! Don't come near.
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip? Ah, there you are. I've been waiting for you two. Quickly, come help. I bumped into a member of the family on the way here. He was so scared and I just wanted to...
Let me go! Let me go! I've only done good in my life. Why can't I rest in peace after...
Well, this is how it turned out. Ha ha, you're a regular comedian. He thinks he's dead. Although, when I first fell in, I also thought the same.
Dear guest, this is not the afterlife. This is Dream...
That's right. Did you hear that? Repeat.
You're talking to someone invisible. If I'm not dead, what am I? Stop asking! You'll alert the monsters!
You're not talking about the meth...
Don't say that name!
Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all. Keep up with my tempo. Nap time.
Indestructible.
Turn up the volume. Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
He passed out. His intense negative emotions attracted the near...
I see. But why aren't the other people around here scared?
Unlike in the Sweet Dream, people here don't see Memory Zone memes as dangerous monsters. And even if they pose it, but we can't just leave this man here.
We can ask Jessie for help. I've gotten to know many locals while waiting for you guys. Everyone here is living a self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but this place feels like the real dreamscape.
Is that all?
Let's see how you handle a stroke.
Looks good.
Evening, Jessie. Is it evening?
Welcome, Miss March. Who might these...
These two are my friends. As for the man lying on the ground, he's a scaredy cat who fainted from fright.
I see. Another poor guy who accidentally ended up here. There have been a lot of new faces lately.
Do such things often?
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent now. Guess it's one of the signs of this. This man has had quite the shock. Could you help me find a Halovian lady, March? Her songs can heal mental wounds.
A Halovian lady?
That must be Robin. She's also here in Dreamflux Reef.
Huh? Robin? But I thought she... Oh, right. If Firefly is here safe and sound, then it means...
Misha is about to take us to her to find out what happened.
We met some stowaway. I heard that places like Dreamflux Reef are... I also heard that when Dreamflux Reef...
If that's true, it's no wonder there are so many...
Himeko must be gathering information.
At this rate, the family will be done for.
This is where we split up. She can't be too far away.
So that's how it is. I never imagined we'd gather the remaining details here.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable...
Himeko, here they are.
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce
It's a pleasure to meet the Nameless.
You know us?
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony. We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflux... Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the Gravekeeper of Dreamflux Reef.
Gravekeeper?
Life in Dreamflux Reef is pretty liberating.
You're too modest, Micah. When...
So, guardian of sorts.
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
On that note, Mr. Mika, which tombstones are you referring to?
They're actually just symbolic stones. But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there. But before that, you have an important guest joining you.
An important guest? Who could it be?
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down, so watch your step.
I remember when this place was all hustling and bustling. Nothing to spare.
There she is.
Really?
Everyone sang so wonderfully. It's not often that...
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible progress in only a few days.
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing. Life must be quite difficult.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids, they're reluctant to leave.
It seems you truly are. Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my wing. Carol there, with her blind eyes, used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony. And as for Gary, he's been living with autism. If we compare people to birds, and me, an old lady with no legs, well, without this dream, I couldn't even...
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony. It's just...
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their significance, but they aren't everything. Both the children and I understand this. No matter how long we fly through this dream, we will one day return to reality. But you know what? Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No, and Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness. And Andy is livelier than ever. You see, in dreams, we learn how to live.
And should our feathers be damaged, then we share our wings with one. There's no need to covet an illusory...
It's a relief to see you safe and sound, Miss Robin.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew. I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there.
Since you're here, can we assume that you're fully aware of the situation?
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change, until it gradually faded away. But now it seems the root of the
Sweet Dreams collect.
While I was away from later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony. So, following the clue, the land of the exiles, concealed by the family under the guise of death. A dream.
Hearing you speak, it sounds as if...
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates more broadly than within the Sweet Dream. It's regrettable. This is not the strong...
Could there be another force influence considering what happened?
I'd heard about what happened to the Xianzhou Alliance, but as far as I'm aware, the family hasn't faced any such external interventions. Regardless, I cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the harm... I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family, and who exactly it was who betrayed us all. Do you I've decided to forgo my role.
Look here, brother.
Looks like a fledgling Charmony dove, but Charmony doves don't live here.
It looks weakened.
This place is too
Okay.
I'll ask the...
A cage?
Let's see. What is... Oh.
You look a little
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The names inscribed on it should be familiar.
Rosalina and Tiernan.
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the Trailblazers who connected it with the Star. However, today...
If their names are inscribed here, then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence. She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival. In the decade following the war, Penacony faced challenges.
Though I had expected as much,
True to the title of Trailblazer.
When Dreamflux Reef was created, here we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
Robin.
I promised to give the siblings some privacy, so let's talk about our business first. What do you say?
That sounds sensible enough. Since you went through the trouble of gathering the family head, the crew, and the Stellaron hunters, I'm guessing you have something important.
Oh? Is it that obvious?
the look on your face is practically screaming, I'm...
You're right, Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean on it. The siblings already know what they need to, and they've made their choice. But you, Nameless, arrived a bit... Before we begin, let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dreamflux Reef, the deputy of the Watchmaker, and the one who sent out that invitation. As Gallagher, the history fictionologist,
History fictionologist?
Well, don't worry. Almost... Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
It is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
As I suspected. It's the embodiment of the family. The edifice that first materialized within the...
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dream Master.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Did you conduct your own?
Correct. When I was trying to track down the person who murdered my sister, apart from you, Gopherwood was my second suspect.
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
I didn't have other options. The Dream Master has been elusive, and even the heads of the families can hardly get an audience with him. Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me. And I didn't want it all to end like this.
What do you mean by that?
To be honest, my brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds. We grew up as orphans, and were adopted by the... But I can't just stand by and watch Mr. I won't step on that stage and sing for the paradise in our dreams.
Indeed. For the paradise in our dreams. As the head of the Oak family, I'm responsible for ensuring Penacony's promising future. I'll fight alongside you. We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold and...
The enemies you are about to face, since our interests are aligned, why don't we team up? Maybe, just...
We have always been following in the...
Yeah, we Nameless won't back down from a challenge. That line actually makes me a bit nervous.
Rest assured, sitting on the sidelines...
Thank you.
Thank you all very much.
The Charmony Festival is...
Everyone, let's gather over here. We still need to make some preparations. I may have been quick to step up to the plate, but confronting the Dream Master could be a very dangerous affair.
Huh? Even you're saying that, Mr. Yang?
He's the leader of the families of Penacony, and he has the entire power of the Harmony behind him, not to mention the Stellaron in his possession. We must proceed with great caution.
Maybe you can just stay behind this time?
No, that won't do. Even if we count Robin as an ally, something felt off about Mr. Sunday just now. Although, I can't quite put my finger on it. You're still carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you, right? May I borrow? Huh. I knew it. As I suspected, this chip Aventurine gave to you is actually a miniature transmitter. If I'm right, he intends to use it to track your location or contact you when needed. As it so happens, this may actually be of some use in the current situation.
Aventurine? Is he still alive? And what does he have?
Remember what I said earlier? Working with the IPC is a way to keep the family in check. If negotiations go south and the family show their true colors by going after the Stellaron, I'll use this transmitter to send a message to the IPC. It'll be just the opportunity the IPC... The only question mark in all of this is Aventurine's current status. But the IPC is always listening, especially senior strategic investment department heads like him.
Good luck to you, Welt.
Well, you take care too.
Spoken like a true hero, even if the Dream Master is innocent. The family's corruption...
Don't you have something else to tell us?
Why would you say?
Before we departed, if I'm not mistaken, we've already met him somewhere.
It's not enough to say meet, but the answer is pretty obvious. I've been watching over you ever since I received the reply from the Astral Express. Miss Himiko, were you the one who repaired the Express and got it sailing through the cosmos?
Yes.
And you two, young Nameless, you have very interesting life stories and...
Hey!
You're full of energy. Please, send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom. Please let them know that their friend has fond memories of his time aboard the Express. As for the last Nameless, he embarked, disembarked, and embarked again, traveling in a great circle, ending up back where he started. On his deathbed, he told me to find the Astral Express and deliver an invitation to the future Nameless. He left behind a special gift, but come with me. Now.
Back here again.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say. I've kept my promise. Brought the future trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train. But I remember your last words. Don't let us down, old man.
What's happening?
Go ahead. His resting place lies in the garden up ahead. The first and last Nameless of Penacony. Mikhail Char Legward, the Watchmaker.
Looks good.
Sure enough, the Watchmaker is the third Nameless. Even I could guess that one.
The legacy he left behind was a dream bubble. I believe inside that bubble, there's something that holds meaning only for the Nameless. After all, when I checked its contents, I found nothing inside. Maybe some Trailblaze runes? Even more enigmatic than...
Well, let's have a...
Wait, seriously? How could a dream bubble be empty?
Just as I suspect, that old man always had this strange belief in the Nameless and the Trailblaze. And I never understood where he got that confidence from. Especially since he never managed to get in touch with the Express while he was alive. I could never figure out what was going on in that old man's head. But this empty dream bubble is so typical of him. He was always full of weird fantasies and incomprehensible... That mischievous old man.
Don't think that's the case, Gallagher. I'm sure Mikhail has left us the most precious thing of all.
Don't start getting all philosophical on me, all right?
Just as Mikhail believes in the Nameless of the future, there must be something contained in this dream bubble. It's just we haven't figured it out yet. You also have faith in the Watchmaker.
Well, I'm a follower of the Enigmata. My philosophy forbids me to have faith in anything. That's why I understand what faith means in the path of Trailblaze. And I also want to know what he left behind.
Can I borrow your pet? I need to make a trip back to Golden Hour and check something at the Dreamscape sales store. It's for Mikhail, and for the future of Penacony.
Welcome to the Reverie Hotel. How may I help you?
Greetings. We're the Nameless from the Astral Express. And
The Astral Express? But I thought...
yes, my companion's already checked in. My name is Dan Heng, and I believe my personal information is recorded in your...
I see, but your companion said you wouldn't be coming due to a change of plans.
Now the plans have changed again.
And you are...
Me? I'm Pom Pom, a new Nameless who's also with the Astral Express.
He's my fellow Trailblazer. We respond...
Oh, I see. Since there's a precedent, it shouldn't be a problem. Just give... I'm sorry, dear guests, but it seems I'm unable to reach the other members of the Astral...
What do you mean by unable...
My apologies. This is the first time I've encountered a situation like this.
How about this? Give me their room number, and we'll go...
I'm afraid that's not possible. I need to verify both of your identity.
How about you just wake up someone?
I'm sorry, but there are strict rules regarding forced awakening.
So nothing works, huh? What's your solution?
Please be patient. We need to contact your companion.
And now it seems you need to confirm our identities before you can contact...
It seems so.
Fudge! Look, nothing personal.
Please come. calming down, dear guests. I do recall that Mr.
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time. She really just...
I have a bad feeling about this. You tried to contact him on the
Something doesn't seem right. I need to leave for...
Sure thing. Don Hung seems pretty worried about his companions. I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything. Locked and loaded.
Greetings. I'm Cody of the Bloodhound family, head of security for the hotel. How may I...
Hello. So, do you think there's anything to be worried about?
What...
Wait.
I'm not sure where you heard those. At present, all of the
She doesn't appear to be acting